Hey everybody, hello and welcome. My name is Rachel Chase and this is a video for you, for all of us. This is the, July 2nd Eclipse 2019 day, new moon in Cancer, and I have been doing these new moon visioning circles for a while, and hey Dasha, and so folks were asking me if I was going to start doing the new moon visioning circles again, and it's funny, I didn't know that I was actually going to be doing a video today, so I just thought, you know what, it is such a powerful day and I really love the new moons, so let's go ahead and do something together that we can really take with us, that we can use to harness the transformational energy of this day, of this season. Every year we have eclipse season, right? And so ours has started the summer solstice, and this is our opportunity every year to embrace the changes, right? The powerful energy of the changes that are always happening, that are always occurring, right? Change is always happening, but around the eclipse time, it's like the extra oomph for each cycle, this transformational energy that's coming in. So I thought we could just sort of sit with the themes and do a little processing. Hey, Carmen. And I just want to make sure I can see the names. I've got to put my glasses on. Yes, great. I have somebody asking and messaging. It has started, so yes, we are here. Takes a little time for us to gather, right? Get together, be together. So as people are coming in, let's hold the space for each other, and just sort of take a minute to center. So breathing in and out slowly. Palms at the heart center in prayer pose. Take some slow breaths just to really connect with your inner essence. Your energy within. Let it become front and center in your awareness as you breathe slow and deep. Connect with the earth. Connect with the sky. Connect with your heart. The eclipse will be total here very shortly, visible in the southern hemisphere of the earth. Bring that to mind for a moment, that this is happening as the moon traverses in between the sun and the earth. Blocking out the sun's rays for just a bit, long enough to activate a powerful magnetic interruption of the solar energy. Considering your personal solar energy within you, we might think of this as your radiance, or the energy that you are sharing with the world through your identity, your personality. And consider the moon within you, the energy of nurturing, the shadow, the water, the emotions within you. The intention for this call is to harness this transformational energy in the gentlest, kindest, loving way that we possibly can for the good of ourselves and everyone everywhere. This is about visioning this energy of the eclipse through the lens of the heart, through the lens of compassion. So perhaps there are some ways that we'd like to engage with life a little bit differently. And sometimes when we feel that desire for change, we can be in a struggle with ourselves about changing. Sometimes we feel that it's difficult to make these changes or challenging. Something we'd like to do that is maybe more effective, or a habit that we've been trying to get into that we know is really good for us, but it's hard to do for whatever reason. We do something different than what our intuition is letting us know that we need to do. Or we just simply have a hard time following that intuitive message, wisdom, because we're just not in the habit of doing it. Or maybe it's been a habit that we had once and that we feel that we slipped off of or lost the ability to do, and we're trying to get it back. These are some of the things that I hear people talk about, and these are some of the things that I've experienced myself. So we're here to hold space for each other. And by that I mean to tap into our subtle energy within ourselves, each of us, that engages with this intention of sharing energy to uplift ourselves and each other. We are connecting with our breath. We are connecting with our essence. And we are connecting with our ability to be the observer or the watcher. Hi, Livy. So the opportunity right now, as this eclipse is taking full form, it's happening right this moment. This is why I scheduled this call for 3 o'clock today, so that we could observe our essence, our energy, our subtle energy, as this eclipse is moving through at this very, very moment. Hi, Sean. Welcome, sister. So we're harnessing our ability to observe right now. That's the intention in this particular moment, part of the process today. And yes, we have the moon in Cancer, and yes, we have all these astrological things going on, but let go of all those themes for a moment and just be with the sense in the body. So if you need to take a couple more breaths to do that, just to calm and center, be with the sense that you're noticing within yourself as this event horizon is taking place, as this moment of singularity, if you will, is taking place, this opportunity for engaging with this energy of the eclipse as it is happening in real time, and channeling it into your being with love and acceptance and gratitude. And it's being viewed by people down in the southern hemisphere. Much of it is happening over the ocean, but in South America. So just consider that. And you've seen probably a solar eclipse. So envision it in your mind as the shadow begins to move in between the earth and the sun. The shadow is formed on the earth as the moon travels through. And it's been doing it for a little while, and now it's going to be full shortly, if it isn't already looking pretty full down there probably. Let's just sit and be here for this time period, for this moment as it's happening, and be the observer of our physical sensations, of our subtle energy, the flow of divine essence inside the being that you are, and the inner awareness, using our inner capabilities to connect with each other, using the inner sense to discern and become aware of these energies that are present right now as they are experienced within your body. Whatever you're experiencing, sensations, sounds, inner thoughts, ideas, visions, we're just allowing the peace to be here for this moment, the stillness to be here. Just allowing the stillness for a moment. This presence. This breath. Practicing awareness, neutrality, no judgment, just notice. And hold the noticing for another moment here. Letting go of the story. Your breath, your body, your sensations, your physicality, and the energy that is in your body. Creating this space here within you, letting the pause be felt. And just see if that flow can come in as you're pausing, of that consciousness inside of you that is so grateful for the opportunity to be in the presence of you. So now we have an observed and an observer. The sun, the moon, and the earth. And you, and me. And this space here to receive what we need. Maybe there's some remembering coming. And those present with me now, I suspect, are healers, helpers, beings who have stepped on the path of service to the love, consciousness, fundamental force of life. Yes. Let yourself receive what's coming as you grow, because there's so much growth, I know, for all of us right now. There's so many new abilities awakening within us. So they're being activated right now. There's cosmic activation, right? It's just happening. We don't have to do it. We just have to say yes and create the space for it by relaxing our energy into the stillness like we're doing. Connecting with the essence inside. And let the energy of the essence grow in strength within us to heal our bodies and align our energy with the greatest dynamic aspects we can call the higher self of our being. Sometimes we struggle to try to figure out, how do I align with my higher self? How do I get there? It's not about getting there. It's about being so that it can be present, because otherwise it's like we're pushing it away and then it's sort of stuck somewhere inside of us. And that's the wise one. We can think of it as the archetype of our wise ones. The aspects of being that are the expression of the realized self that is embodied. So no more running away through spiritual bypassing, no more escaping into bliss. We are embodying joy. Right? And yes, we know that they are the higher self, the self-actualized beingness that we're allowing to be present in our lives. Takes some getting used to becoming. And then there's these mundane things, the everyday work. For me, it's taking better care of my teeth. Habits of being, right? The daily ritual thing that we know we'd like to implement. More exercise, more water, doing those things that we know will keep us steady in the growth, sustained, nourished, nurtured, cared for, empowered, strengthened. So I'd love to have us all just envision each other. I envision you, you envision me, you envision each other. We all envision our friends, family members, loved ones, and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond. We envision all of us more able than ever to resolve, to release, to stand in our power, to take those little steps more ably, day after day after day. We envision that for each other. We envision that for you, for me, for everyone. Hello, Candy. Just that expression of joy on the person that you love's face. A true sense of joy and happiness, and feeling that, yes, I am able to care for my being. I am able to do this for myself. I am able to do those things that I know my body needs, so that my spiritual mission, purpose, my personal mission, my personal purpose can be fulfilled. And what is that purpose? What is that mission? To be yourself. To accept the stuff that has happened, for what it has been, the traumas, the pain, the shadow side, as it were. To be able to observe it, to move into acceptance, and surround it all in a field of compassionate care, of lovingness. And that is not an overnight process. So we do steps. We just do steps, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. And so that's what we're co-creating and envisioning together here and now, as this beautiful alignment takes place. So just back to that essence again, please. Back to the sensing awareness of the subtle energy. Breathing in, breathing out, using your hands to bring some self-healing to your field, to your energy field, to your body, to your throat, to your belly, to your third eye, to your crown, to your back, envisioning, remembering your energy guides, your allies in the non-physical that are there, that are here to assist. Taking extra time to meditate, extra time to connect with your essence every day, and let all the other people that you care about, just send them back to themselves. Any energy that doesn't feel like it's yours, just send it back to its origins. You don't need to figure it out. Just send it back and come back into you. Your field, your essence. The more you do this, the more those inner abilities can be strengthened, nourished, fortified, and known to you. I'm so glad that you're so relaxed, Stacy. That's wonderful. I'm very glad for that. Enjoy that being state that you're in right now. Just holding space for each other for whatever this needs to be. Whatever this needs to be. For anyone who is listening or watching this call later, just know that this channeling of this very potent eclipse, now moment energy, is activating the whole entire energy field of infinity and adding to the potency of our awakening. For anyone and everyone, everywhere, as we do this work continually together, it builds in strength and momentum. Just steps every day. Meditate, sit by the sunset, sit by the sunrise, sit by the water, sit under a tree. Take time to be with yourself. And if you did get a journal out, I had previously said get a journal out. If you did do that, if you don't, that's fine too, no problem. But if you get a chance to write down some things today, take your journal out right now and sit in this energy. It's palpable energy. Let it come into you. And listen into your body, listen into your spirit, listen into yourself. And ask the question, what do I need to do to take care of myself? This is not necessarily the kind of new moon where we're doing new beginnings. This is the kind of new moon that's taking us through a transformation that is assisting us with our process of really going into maybe even reassessing some things and completing some things and reaffirming what it is we're doing and why we're doing it. Our creative life, our inner life, our purpose, our health, our well-being, our care, our self-awareness, our nurturing. This is very much about taking care of the self. Mercury will be retrograde in a few days. Mars will be moving into Leo. Neptune is retrograde. So there are a lot of potent energies right now that are supporting. Retrograde is not about, bad. It's a time of reflection and support and remembering and reassessing and realigning and discovering the truth. So maybe make a note if you're writing about some of the expectations that you put on yourself, some of the conditioning, the social programming, the family patterns, the self-criticism. What are the shoulds you tell yourself? What are the I have to's, or I'm not good enough to, or I can't because? So this awareness of being present with what is, of noticing, is what you're also doing with this list that you're making of all of those expectations, those social programmings, those family rules, those things that you put on yourself that are sort of limiting, make you think you can't. You're going to simply be aware and observe all of that. And the energy that you're putting into the observation is from that essence place. It's love. And when you gaze upon all of that with that energy moves into the situation so that things can shift and transform. Takes the burden off of you needing to sort of figure everything out. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have action steps to take, and it doesn't mean that you don't have ways that you'd like to do differently. It just means the first step is to gaze upon it with love and acceptance. And just, it is what it is, essentially, is what that's all about. It is what it is. Here's these expectations. Here's these social programmings. Here's the family rules. Here's the things that have been told to me that I bought into. Here it all is. Instead of shaming yourself, like why did I think that way? Oh my God, this is, all those reactions we get when we look at that list. Let go of the reactions and just be with that list. Hi, Dave. And so we're sitting in the energy of awareness and observation of those things that we maybe have felt were the things that have limited us, or that we do inside, whatever it is. We're just watching and observing and allowing this energy that's just here. We don't need to do it. It is here. We just need to say yes to it, right? Breathing it in through the heart and let it radiate into the situation. And then the action step after that is to stop complaining. So here's the challenge I'm giving all of us at the end of this call, at the end of this video. Is to go on a complaining fast. See if you can do it. 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, a month, 40 days for life. Give it a whirl, see what happens. Let me know how it goes. So we're sitting in the observation space. We're listening into what is it that I know that my body is asking for self-care. What can I do to take care of myself? And we're writing those things down. This is a lunar cycle of nurturing. And it's also a cycle of empowering the energy of expression, to let yourself be creative. So thank you for sitting in this energy with me today. Let's come back to the observing, the inner observing, the remembering of the southern hemisphere of the earth right now and what's happening in the lower southern hemisphere as the eclipse has been traversing across the ocean and across South America, and all those people that are observing it and the wonder of it, of that shadow on the earth. And that pause, the space in between where we can come into our hearts together and put as much love energy into this transformation for the good of ourselves and the good of all. And so it is. Thank you for sharing this energy with me today. And everyone and anyone who watches this later, for allowing this activation to happen for you at any time and creating this energy together, because that is the only way. Hey, Richard. I love you all. Peace, blessings. Namaste, Satnam. This is the end of this Visioning the Eclipse with Heart session today. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, sisters and brothers. So grateful for you all. And I'll see you again real soon. Well, this video will be posted right after. I'll put it up on my pages and YouTube and all this stuff. So I love you. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.